Welcome to the show. As we'll tell you today, this week ahead is the biggest auction week so far this year, and given that we're almost at the end of the year, it's pretty good going. Back with all the details in just one moment.
Point your clients in the right direction with our range of directional signage. With a variety of options, we have a pointer board for every situation. Made with quality, durable materials, they're built to withstand our varying weather.
Yeah, welcome back. A huge weekend coming up. We'll give you all the numbers in just a moment, but we're looking at about 2,774 homes scheduled to go under the hammer this weekend. That's higher than last week's 2,612 auctions. Let's firstly have a look at the final clearance rates before we give you the numbers. Let's bring up the clearance rates from the last week. Got a comparison there for you on screen as well of the final numbers from the week prior. Okay, Sydney, 76% clearance rate, up from 71.9% last week. Melbourne dipped a little bit down from 74.3% last week to 70.1% this week. Brisbane, once again in the 40s, down to 40.7%. Adelaide, 54%, up slightly on the previous week, which was 53.6%. Perth at 21.7%, well down on last week's 43.8%. And in Canberra, another good week, 66.3%, down a little bit from 71.2%, giving us a weighted average, a final number of 68.5%, disappointingly falling below that 70% barrier. We'll take you to Sydney and let's bring up the Sydney sub-region results there. Once again, you can see a number of good areas. Northern Beaches, 90 auctions, returning an 83.1% success rate. Good results out of North Sydney and Hornsville. We've become used to that, haven't we? 155 auctions, returning 79.4%. I'm going to show you a property in Sydney now that's going to auction tomorrow, and this one is in Westmead. Amit is going to take us through this one. I want to show you this because it's a property that's got huge potential to develop, of course, subject to council approvals. Amit will give us the story. Here's his video.
Hi, my name is Amit Nayak from Reward Real Estate, and I'm super excited to market this prime address property in the heart of Westmead at 51 Grand Avenue. Let's take a look. Build your dream home or a duplex subject to council approval on this approximate 650 square meters of land, and this is within walking distance to Westmead Hospital, the train station as well as the public school. I'm Amit Nayak from Reward Real Estate, and I'll look forward to meeting you at the next open home.
Yeah, that'll certainly be one to watch this weekend. So thanks, Amit. That's for auction tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We also featured that in our property show where we took you around Australia and showed you a number of auctions in all the cap cities that are occurring tomorrow. Let's go to the Melbourne sub-region results. A disappointing result out of Melbourne, just repeating once again, 70.1%. And because we get such huge numbers out of Melbourne, if we get a result like that, it does actually pull the weighted average down a bit. Nothing in the 80s, quite a few of the sub-regions in the 70s, 74.9% there for Inner South, off 194 auctions. The Inner, almost 200 auctions and 70.7%. So you can see, down slightly in Melbourne. But it could be a little bit different this weekend because let's bring up the numbers of auctions that are occurring around the country. Sydney, we can see almost 1,997 auctions. Melbourne, 1,397, good numbers there. Brisbane off at 116, Adelaide 125, Perth 53, Canberra 7. See what happens. I'm going to be back with Tim Lawless on Monday to give you the first lot of results out of the weekend's activities. They're just recapping. We'll get back to those weighted averages again. Sydney, 76%. Melbourne, 70.1%. Brisbane, 40.7%. Adelaide, 54.2%. Perth, 21.7%. And Canberra at 66.3%, returning a weighted average nationally of 68.5%. So they're the results from CoreLogic. And I'll be back, as I said, on Monday with the first rush of results from CoreLogic. Tim Lawless will join me then. I'm Kevin Turner. Have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you then.